Good day. I am Salahuddin and today I will be sharing you about the Cimb Foundation. Cimb Foundation is a non-profit organization set up to implement Cimb Group's corporate social responsibility and philanthropic initiatives. Established in November 2007, Cimb Foundation is tasked with strategizing and implementing corporate responsibility initiatives, dispersing millions to various programs related to community development, sports, and education. In the past 10 years, Cimb Foundation has disbursed about 100 million ringgit to over 900 projects benefiting several hundred thousand people in the communities served by Cimb Group, making Cimb Foundation one of Asia's leading CSR champions.
40, 50, 60 years from now, when we look back to today, we want to know that we did the right thing and stood on the right side of history. Only then will tomorrow thank us for our actions today. Thank you.
The foundation is committed to reducing the impact on the environment and creating value for stakeholders by enabling the staff and business to become more environmentally friendly, offering green products and services to customers, and empowering communities to go green by promoting environmental awareness, projects and campaigns, especially at schools and universities. "1,000 children got their eyesight screening and 300 of them received free eyeglasses during the 2020 Perfect Vision program, and 500 portions of bubur lambuk were sent to the families at PRR Lupa Subang." Recently, Cimb Foundation via Megase Foundation distributed cashless food aid to the second batch of 100 families in Bentakap and Kuantan. These families are those who were affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. This cashless food aid program allows beneficiaries to purchase groceries from participating supermarkets. The beneficiaries may choose a range of brands within 10 essential food and beverage product categories, and each family received 200 ringgit to spend via their MyCard. As education is a vital foundation for life, but there are a lot of children who lack access to quality education. The bank emphasizes education-related projects, particularly in provision of computers, internet access, and libraries to students and different communities for effective learning, technology literacy, and awareness of the world's fast-paced changes. That's all from me. Next, we will have Humaira on the concept and evolution of Cimb Foundation.
Thank you, Muhammad Salahuddin, for your sharing about the history of the Cimb Foundation program. Now it's my turn. My name is Humaira Binti Abdul Rahman, and I want to share about concept and evolution of CSR about Cimb. The Cimb Foundation, one of the group's CSR division in the industry leading CSR advocate that has listed in the top 10 corporate social responsibility in Malaysia. They also invested over 76 million in community growth. As a result of the donation, they were named first in the CSR Best Initiative category in the H Billion Ringgit Club Corporate Award in 2013. 1% of the pre-tax profit is allocated to Cimb Group Holding Berhad to be channeled to the Cimb Foundation to implement corporate social responsibility across ASEAN from 2019 to 2020. It also spent 120 million benefiting 7,000 people.
1% daripada keuntungan sebelum cukai diperuntuk Cimb Group Holdings Berhad untuk disalur kepada Yayasan Cimb bagi melaksana tanggungjawab sosial korporat CSR di seluruh ASEAN mulai tahun depan sehingga 2020.
Jelas pengerusinya Datuk Seri Nazir Razak, sejak penubuhannya pada 2007, yayasan itu membelanjakan kira-kira 120 juta ringgit menerusi 962 inisiatif yang memberi manfaat kepada 700,000 orang.
CIMB Foundation social responsibility is to share the pleasure with those in need, especially the poor people, to have a better life. Apart from that, they also share sustenance along with welfare homes such as orphanages. For example, in 2019, CIMB Niaga held an iftar ceremony with orphans in Bandung, Indonesia. The program was named as a Safari Ramadan. They also made an activity of tidying up the mosque for the use of the orphan. Donations such as ringgit and necessities were also given.
Dapat makmur. Jadi salah satu memakmurkan masjid ini yaitu dengan penuhnya kegiatan-kegiatan keagamaan.
Evaluation of company, CIMB gain more customer after do this CSR. It is because the customer know about the CIMB Foundation. This is because the customer know about the foundation set up by CIMB. So they assume that CIMB is doing its responsibility well when they know the news of a 1% profit will be channeled to those in needs. Over the past year, CIMB has spent money and time to increase internal stakeholder involvement around the group, primarily orient our employment in various functions on sustainability, sustainable finance and sustainable growth. They have expanded their communication activity to include key stakeholder beyond the organization, facility discussion and deliberation with vendor, customer, regulation, industry group, government official and business leader on catalyzing development while becoming environmental and social responsible. That's all for me. Now we will have Fazirul Hariz with his sharing.
Even though corporate social responsibility does not bring any profit to CIMB Bank, corporate social responsibility does help CIMB Bank to improve their public image, increase customer loyalty, increase brand awareness and recognition, and increase employee satisfaction. Furthermore, this allows the company to attract more clients, thus bringing more profit to the company. Firstly, by doing CSR, it will help CIMB to improve their public image. This is important because consumers will assess the company's public image before making any decision. If they never heard of CIMB Bank, or if CIMB Bank had a bad public image, then people probably won't be the future client. For instance, CIMB Bank has done a program called CIMB Young Asian Leaders. It is a program with the aim of supporting ideas, learning and cross-cultural experiences among Asian youth leaders, and to uplift the quality of life of Asian citizens.
Dong syarat.
First to understand and to know what is your culture.
Starting from who you are, because your project will not be better than you are.
After that, increase customer loyalty. By doing a lot of CSR projects, it will improve consumer attitude towards the company. If a consumer like the company, he or she will be willing to be the clients of the company and have less chance to change to another company. For instance, when CIMB Bank does a CSR program to a school area or neighborhood area like the Knights of Nature Junior Camp, which train children in escape police to present their project in front of people. Lastly, is increasing in the employee satisfaction. The way a company treats their community is a reflection how a company treats their employees. Employees who feel appreciated at work will likely to perform better and be more productive when doing their job, especially when they realize how important they are to the company, and to the community. Giving your employees the chance to volunteer on a CSR project with the company will bring more connection between the company and surrounding community. For example, CIMB Group staff will now be able to take a whole month's paid leave in a year to support any of the bank's charity without having any impacts to their workforce. It is under a new program called Flex for CSR by the firm's non-profit charity arm, CIMB Foundation.
The impact of CSR on Cimb business performance has been explained by Fazirul, and now it's my time, Fatinah, to explain about what are the obstacles and also controversies that Cimb encountered in their CSR activities. First of all, the CSR group for Cimb, which is called Cimb Foundation, recognized that they have an obligation to conduct business in a way that contributes towards building social capital. With active participation in the community, they hope to build the trust of the community. In recognition of the group's commitment and its outstanding initiative towards the community, the group was one of 5 finalists at the Starbase ICR Malaysia Corporate Responsibility Awards 2008 in the community category. So, the obstacles, issues and controversies Cimb Foundation encountered are such as: for community development, the issue is the deaf community lacks employment and other opportunities due to their disability. According to the YMCA, the deaf population is the least supported of all disability groups in terms of financial and social aid. So, the solution is backed by funding from Cimb Foundation. The Persatuan Wushu dan Tarian Naga Jing Ying of Kuala Lumpur was able to bring together a group of 24 deaf adults to be given specialized training in acrobatic lion dance. The result is that after 6 months of intensive training, the group performed at the opening ceremony of the Cimb National Junior Squash Circuit 2009, as well as at Cimb Foundation's Chinese New Year gathering. Besides that, for sport, the issue is a young tennis player needs exposure at international level to boost his performance and rankings. So the solution is with funding from Cimb Foundation, Didat was able to take part in the Asian Tennis Federation's Under-14 circuit. This will give him exposure to competitive tennis at international level. In result, in June 2008, at the start of the sponsorship, Didat was ranked 17 in the Asian Tennis Federation's Under-14 rankings. And the last one is for education. The issue is about children hailing from underprivileged communities demonstrate a low proficiency in the English language. So the solution is Hope Worldwide was able to launch a fun learning program catering to underprivileged children with funding from Cimb Foundation. And the result is, as of December 2008, the reading program has helped more than 100 children ranging from the ages of 6 to 12. At the onset, most of the children were shy and insecure about their English language ability. Upon graduating, their children are more confident and some have even written as student volunteers. That's all for our documentary. Thank you for watching.